gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 631. I'm your host, GVD, here in Long Island, New York. As always, we're joined by a man who often forgets what day it is, Wombat.
Oh, I thought it was, wait, what day is today?
Bum, 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 bum.
I thought it was Wednesday most of the day yesterday, and today is Wednesday, right? Today's
that
Wednesday?
is true.
Okay. That's
Does it
sad.
matter?
No, that's the other thing. It really doesn't. You know, it's funny also for us, this week was supposed to be spring break for the kids at school. And my daughter's getting this, like, the same amount of work, a lot of work. Like, some of the parents are even starting to complain that the kids are getting too much work. I have no problem with it. It keeps them busy.
Not here.
And my son is got like no work this week. I think the teachers hadn't planned anything for this week because it was supposed to be a week off. And so they're just faking it.
Right, sure, that makes sense.
Yeah. So he has like nothing to do all day. He wakes up, he has like one assignment. It's something dumb like make a mini golf course hole in your house using things you have in your house.
Like a golf ball and a cup.
And yeah, exactly. And that takes like 15 minutes. And then what? Then what do you do for the rest of the day?
Build a golf resort.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of things you find in your house.
So, meanwhile, Sabrina's like, learn about the Roman Empire. Write a 15-page report. It's due tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Ty doesn't have that. He's done. He's done with all of his homework by lunch. No problem.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the report stuff she has to do, she'd probably be done in like an hour and a half. But it's like, and then it's like, and write 3 pages on your research topic. And her research topic, I think, is animal shelters. Is her research topic?
Oh.
Yeah. So she's writing like a 20-page report on that.
Is she using Google Classrooms? Everyone
uses Google Classrooms.
Is that wrong that Google is reading all of our kids' homework?
I think I don't care.
I feel like that's going to be a problem at some point. I don't know why, but what are they going to do with that?
I don't know. How's Shipwreck doing?
I'm doing fine.
How's you got toilet paper and beer?
I've got plenty of both. I had
more toilet paper game?
A fresh shipment of both.
Well, you need the beer.
Yeah. We had a grocery delivery that was I don't know, like it was some orange juice and I think some fruit snacks and then 4 cases of beer. Nice.
Yeah. I went to the supermarket today for the first time in 2 weeks, which is a long time. We were basically out of food. Like, just out of food. There was nothing in the house. It was starting to get a little scary to like, you'd open the fridge and my daughter would be like, where is everything?
Right.
And so we
went
went
today. Where are my noodles? Where are my buttered noodles?
Yeah, and it's all she eats. And we went to the supermarket. I spent more today at the supermarket in one trip than I've ever spent in my entire life.
How much?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, if you can't just say that and then not tell us.
I know, and I'll tell you, and you're going to say that it's not that much, but
no,
for me,
we
it's
don't buy
lot.
a lot. We don't buy a lot.
$265.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I was expecting a much bigger number.
Oh no, as I'm saying, it's not like an oh my god number, but
I buy a few boxes of nuts and I'm like right there.
Well, usually when I go shopping,
I
have 2 things in mind. One, I'm usually only shopping for 1 week, not 2. So it's going to be minimally half that.
It sounds like you're doing it right, is what I'm saying.
And usually things are on sale, but ever since this has happened,
everything costs more.
Yeah.
And they don't have a lot of stuff.
The things aren't on sale anymore, and things are expensive that usually aren't, and it bothers me a little bit. But also, I bought the wrong maple syrup, and it cost me $18.
Sounds like you bought the right maple syrup.
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. So I went to the maple syrup aisle because we needed syrup for pancakes and waffles. It's very popular with really everyone in the house. I can't just say the kids.
With humans in general.
Yeah, with humans in general. So I go to the aisle. Usually we just buy, your standard Mrs. Butterworth's $2 a bottle, call it a day.
Yeah, the corn syrup.
Bottle of corn syrup.
Right.
And it was all gone. Literally all gone. Nothing left. So your options were either the small bottle of 100% maple syrup that's like imported with like a weird name that you've never heard, like, Uncle Racist Farms or whatever you want to call it, right on the label. And I'm like, but that's small. They also had the large jug of 100% pure maple syrup. It looks like an old-timey jug, but it's plastic. But it was supermarket brand, even though it's still 100% pure maple syrup. And it was on a spot on the shelf where it said it was only going to be $7. And I'm like, you know what? It's more than I'm going to spend, but it's a giant jug and it's real maple syrup, so I'll spend for that. It turns out it was the larger jug in the wrong spot, and it was $20.
And you bought it anyway?
I was on the line.
You
I
bought
had
it.
rung up everything else. There were people behind me. To get the people to come over to void it takes
I hear you. So have you tried it?
No, it's still sealed. It's in the kitchen.
It's going to stay sealed forever. What are you talking about?
Till,
Yeah, I'm never opening
Sabrina
that.
gets married, you should save it for that.
Exactly. We'll open it up. Their fancy 100% pure maple syrup.
Nice.
So that's the deal with them. That's the exciting maple syrup story.
Right.
But and they had no chicken nuggets, which is also the big thing. We can't find those anywhere. Frozen chicken nuggets.
Wow.
It's a big problem.
They just had chicken.
We bought a whole chicken. I bought a whole raw chicken.
If only there was some way.
You would think, trust me, if my son would eat them. If my daughter would eat chicken nuggets that I made from scratch, I would
I hear ya.
happily make them. Happily. I've tried it. Trust me. That's not from lack of trying.
But I don't know. I don't want to discuss it. We've had this argument before. Not argument, discussion.
What, let her starve?
Yeah.
I tried that.
And she likes it.
Yeah, she just won't eat.
But eventually she's eating
No, you know
something.
what she does? You know what she'll do if you did that?
She'll eat something.
No, she'll wait for us to go to sleep,
Right.
then go into the kitchen on her own
Right.
and eat an entire box of Cheerios.
But so no more Cheerios.
Okay. And then what? What am I going to do? She
I
knows
don't
how
know.
to cook.
Oh, look, I got my own problems. I don't want to solve you. I can't solve your problems.
She can make her own pasta. It's not like she's
Listen.
not stupid.
You can bind her hands, and then really her options are
hands.
limited, and
Why
she's
don't
gonna have
you-
to come to you.
Lock her to the radiator. That's what I would do. Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. It's
not
all
good over
ridiculous.
yeah.
But that's it. We're quarantine living. That's how we're doing.
Right.
Groceries. Although we bought, never mind. It doesn't matter. We got enough stuff. That's all that matters.
I found a box of 25 face masks in my medicine cabinet that I have no recollection of how they got there. No one knows how they got there.
Nice.
They were like Walgreens. We don't
I'm
even
going
have
to go out on
Walgreens.
a limb and say that Osaka grandma bought them.
No, they have say Walgreens on them.
I know. I'm saying she bought them when you were there.
But we don't
She was
have
there.
Walgreens. I don't even know where there's a Walgreens.
Well, do you have a Dwayne Reed?
She's not buying masks.
You have Dwayne Reed, right? It's the
Yeah,
same-
yeah. But she's
same
not
company.
buying. But she's not
Yeah.
buying those.
How do you know? Doesn't she not wear a mask when she's ever in Manhattan?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Because she's Asian and
Yeah.
all Asians wear masks?
Yes.
No. It's not
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah,
Only
like
sick
Storm
Asians.
Shadow and Snake Eyes.
Is that why? Is that what they're wearing?
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson.
And Michael Jackson.
Snake Eyes is an Asian.
He is now.
How do
Well,
you
he
know?
is.
He's
Yeah, I
wearing a
think he
mask.
is. He's also a woman now.
Is he? I can't. Isn't he blonde? He's blonde, right? In the comics?
Well, yeah, but he's dead. He's dead in the comics.
Well, Snake Eyes is never.
He sacrificed himself when he had to dive on a grenade because there was a giant eyeball monster that was living in the sub pit below the pit.
Listen, Chip, I'm only going to say this once. Drugs are bad. Snake
now
Eyes
he
isn't
is
dead forever.
so
Just
now
like when they
he's
kill
a
Wolverine and
woman.
Bruce Wayne. It never lasts.
Pretty sure he's dead.
He's coming back.
I'm a little bit behind the comics, but I know there's a female Snake Eyes now.
I'm sure. And he'll come back and he'll be Snake Eyes again. And then the new female Snake Eyes will change her name to something else. Like, I don't know. Snake Feet.
Cobra
And,
face.
Cobra Face. And everyone will be fine.
Pretty sure he's dead.
No, he's coming back. Mark my words.
Well, he's gonna have a new movie this year.
See? What's his real name?
Snake Eyes?
Yeah.
Johnny?
Sounds reasonable.
I don't remember what Snake Eyes' real name is, actually.
You're useless.
I'm going to have to look it up now.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's not. I know it's not memorable like Hector, but not every name can't be.
Right. I don't know. Do they...
Got to be a little impressed with that deep cut.
I mean, everybody knows Shipwreck's name.
I don't think that's true. I mean, when Wombat said Hector, it rang a bell, but I don't think I'm just pulling that out of thin air, if you ask me. You know what
And
I mean?
I did.
It's like, I don't know his last name.
Delgado. His middle initial's X.
Xavier? Who knows?
And Duke's real name is John Wayne. That's not true.
Duke's name is Conrad.
Mm.
Who was the guy in the G.I. Joe movie that was also in the stripper movie, the male stripper movie?
Channing Tatum?
Yeah, he was on Howard Stern talking about how like they made him be in that movie, that he didn't want to be in it because the
The
script.
second one?
The first one. Was he
Oh,
in
the first... He was the main character in the first one.
He was Duke in the first one, right?
Yeah, he was Duke in the first 5 minutes of the second one, too.
Oh, he said that, they asked him to be in G.I. Joe, and he knew G.I. Joe, and he liked G.I. Joe, and then he read the script, and he's like, I think I want to be, which is the guy, the ninja, who you don't see his face.
Snake Eyes.
That's Snake Eyes, right? And he's like, I think I want to be Snake Eyes. And like, no, you're Duke. And he's like, read the script, and he's like, it's so bad. Like, I don't want to be in it, but he had to, because he had a deal where he had to make like 2 movies with that studio, and he couldn't get out of it. So he just hated it. And he
should have tried to rewrite the script.
He didn't, I don't think he had any juice, and he just couldn't really.
That movie's not that bad.
It's really bad. How dare
that
you?
bad.
He was pretty embarrassed by it.
The first G.I. Joe movie is really bad.
It's fine.
Everything about it. The whole Cobra Commander thing.
They wouldn't show it constantly on cable TV if it wasn't fantastic.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, I think it works by how much will it cost us to run this movie forever?
Right.
80 cents?
Right.
Do you take a check?
Right.
That's how it works.
New G.I. Joe movie this year.
Nothing's coming out this year. Last week's box office was $3,000.
Right. Nothing. Did you? Anybody rent any $20? Well, no, save this for Watch This Bitches. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
I didn't. You aperture.